DJ Ward in the building.
This is Charlie B. We are the Peanuts, and we're here to react to all the scams and all the fakers. Hold up, get your mind blown, just explode. Peanut gang, we on our way, no delay, no delay. Charlie B up in the place, calling out the face, and you know. Hold up, get your mind blown, just explode. Peanut gang, we on our way, no delay, no delay.
What up, everybody? Charlie B back in the building. You miss me? My whole thing is this, probably not. But welcome to Bizarroville. Everybody, welcome. We gonna do this reaction today. I guess it's breakfast. And I'm just gonna show you how much, just like with his analytics and things like that, probably about like how much money he makes and pulls in. He can change his stuff to make it look like what he want to. First 48, Charlie B. You can't play us. This peanut game, baby. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's proceed. When we get there, I'm gonna let you know. But let's just roast him till we do. Let's try that. Oh, I'm still tired. Let me go in and see what they got going on this morning. What a mother. Time to go to the party now, buddy. Now, Tim's about to walk up her and surprise her. So you're not going to keep this obligation about taking Benjamin to the party. It's film time. Benjamin can wait. Just my opinion.
Morning.
Good morning.
Edgy. I smell that good old farm fresh sausage.
Yeah. Oh, that's delicious. Look at that caramelization.
Oh yeah. Smells so good.
Peanut Gang, can you tell me what was the spatula for? Was she finger fooding that more than anything? And allegedly, the first time she flipped it, did she look like she took her hands and wiped them off with her pants, the grease, and then flipped the other one? Nasty.
So is this pork, lamb,
This is pork.
turkey, chicken?
This is ground pork. This is pork sausage.
Now, little Benjamin hasn't been to the bathroom, to the potty, as they say, and little Benjamin just busted his chin on the counter. While Tim is standing there filming, did he break stride or anything? No, Benjamin, rub your own chin, buddy, and walk it off. I'm raising men out here, allegedly whole show. What'd y'all see? Benjamin's about to be, I'm cool. And why are you letting him climb on counters like that high? Because if he would have rolled off, or what if it wasn't his chin? What if it was his forehead he hit like that and would have split him open? You ought to have been going to the hospital and you would have had to explain that, Mr. You Raising Men. Let's eat. Whole show alleged.
And that's nice and brown. I like to brown it up on top of the stove. And then I'm going to finish it off in the oven.
I'll see that one last time before you stick it in the oven.
Yeah.
Browned up on top.
And one patty is brown. The other ones are dark brown. But by the time she pull them out this oven, they going to be burnt. Let's eat.
I'll stick it in the oven. Finish it off.
Yep, just to make sure it's cooked all the way through. So that's how I do it.
That's right.
That's how you do it, because you can't cook. You got to make sure y'all ain't eating raw meat. Now, can I come in here, Peanut Game, and ask y'all, how many of y'all fry sausage and have to stick in the oven to make sure it's done? Not many of us. Probably none of us. Because allegedly, that's the #1 rule. What do you learn to cook first? Breakfast, bacon, eggs, sausage, hamburgers, things like that, right? Okay, so let me just ask you a question. Do you have to take your sausage patties or your sausage links and put them in the oven because you cook stuff on high too much and you really don't know how to cook your food? And let me just ask you this. Have we ever seen Megan use a lid for anything? I'm just asking because I hope she wasn't fingering that sausage so when she flipped it over it didn't splash, because I just want you to know you popping grease all over that stove, sister.
So what are the ingredients for that sausage? I know you said it's pork meat, and so is it salt free? Is it?
It is salt free. So let me rinse my hands and I'll show you the ingredients.
All right.
So
Okay, when you're cooking with pork and you're dealing with pork or chicken or anything like that, do you need soap? Did she just wrench her hands off? I know it's rinse. Did she just wrench her hands off just a little bit, like got her fingers wet? Now, are her hands, from what we seen her doing, and she'd already told you to make sure it's done. So yes, that pork was still bubbling out, raw pork juice. while she's flipping it, right? So from what she just did, is her hands and that rag that she just threw down on the counter is all that contaminated. I'm just asking y'all a question because Charlie B don't know nothing, remember? Homeschooling.
This is the kicker. This is what makes it taste like sausage to me, and it's the ground sage. So I use 3 teaspoons of this per pound.
Okay.
Benjamin was playing a little baseball.
I guess.
Okay, we already know that was one of the boys' gloves. So you want us to believe Benjamin's little hand, he's playing baseball now? Like you said, habitual liar. Just my opinion. Can I ask you why you got that dirty glove on your counter and stuff while you cooking?
Okay, and then I use, instead of salt, I use dash. I use 3 teaspoons of this as well.
So sage, dash.
Yes, so that's the majority of what gets put in there. That's what really makes it taste good. And then I've got...
Oh, here we go. Then what you got what, Megan? Tell them what you need. Tim, don't mess with me. I'm confused. I got the wrong stuff. I got cayenne pepper, Tim. This don't make no sense.
Okay. And so then I've got red pepper, rosemary, and celery seed. And that just adds a little bit of extra. So this gives it that kick, that spicy flavor. I usually use about half a teaspoon of the cracked red pepper. Then I use half a teaspoon of rosemary and half a teaspoon of celery seed. So a little of this, more of that, and this is all per 1 pound of ground pork to make sausage.
Y'all see it? Celery, rosemary, red pepper, dash, and sage to make your salt-free, healthy Monday morning sausage.
And it is delicious.
That's right.
Okay, I wanted her to break down this recipe so we can, I think we can roast, okay? Because the way my mama do stuff and stuff, like, she just lets certain things, she mix it up and she lets it sit overnight so everything can perfume through the meat, right? So, did he just say make Monday morning sausage, right? So, you putting celery seed and all this stuff up in there. You're just hand mixing this real quick. And then what? You're just making patties and you're just frying this stuff up. Is that flavoring and everything, should she let that sit in the refrigerator overnight at least? I'm just asking, did she mention anything about letting it sit? No. But would that celery seed would have broke down and perfumed through the meat, and the sage would have really perfumed through the meat, and all that stuff, if she'd have let it sit overnight? Can y'all answer that for me? I'm just asking. Yeah, Charlie B cook a little bit, and I know what my mama be doing. So let's get it, let's go, let's proceed.
All right, so we'll see what this sausage looks like coming out of the oven. And I see you have some eggs over here cracked.
Yes, I'm cracking eggs, and I probably will get a couple of oranges and slice them up, so we'll have sausage, fruit, and eggs for breakfast.
We gonna have sausage and eggs for breakfast. Isn't it funny, Peanut Game, that last week we was roasting them about, can you make them boys some bacon and eggs with some sausage or something? Why you keep giving them diarrhea and sending them to the bathroom? Hit the like button for us. Let's see.
That's good. You ready for it, Benjamin? Alright, y'all, welcome to another episode of IEG episode trailers and bonus footage. And as y'all see, we're it's Monday morning, and we're cooking a nice, healthy, nutrient-packed breakfast. And we love this farm fresh, salt-free sausage. And we've been working for years trying to build a recipe, even before we got off of salt. And we're not fully off salt. We say got off salt, but that's just like Monday through Friday. And
Okay, is he trying to answer and justify the point that Charlie B. First 48 came out here and roasted him about all the salt intake he take on these weekends? I'm just asking. And let me just say this. Let me tell you what's going to happen before it happened. What did he just say? On the week, or he's about to be talking about how on the weekends they cheat. Like, basically, they only eat stuff on Saturday and Sunday. That's when they cheat, right? Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Can we jump back to when it was Thursday, you was cutting the boy's hair, and y'all went and got KFC that night? So did you cheat that night, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then you gonna jog around the house and swear you ran all them calories off? Trick no good.
On the weekend, we have little cheat meals and we have a little salt, and but we just try to limit our salt intake, because once we found out that the amount of salt that we need, or sodium that we need per day, is like super low. It's like maybe 500 milligrams, and like the normal like American diet, like you're up daily above like 3,000, 4,000, like between 3,000 to 5,000 milligrams. But sometimes like one meal you can get like two or 3,000 milligrams of salt, especially if you have salt like in the meat, like something like bacon or sausage, and then you're like also adding salt on top of the meat. Like you can easily get way above the limit that you need daily for salt. And so
Look at y'all foaming at the mouth like Charlie B. Let him talk. Charlie B. got a good one. We do. Okay, I just broke down what they ate Thursday, right? Well, we all seen what they ate Thursday, right? Okay. Now let's ask your boss a question, Tim. We already realized that you ate a lot Thursday, and you got the KFC. And the next day after you got the KFC, you still had more KFC in the refrigerator. So we already know how you went almost $175 ham on Chinese food. So let's just say you bought 2 meals, one for that day and one for Friday, because y'all be cheating, right? Okay, let's see something. How much, I hate when I do that. How much sodium is in the largest KFC meal with all the fixings?
The KFC 16-piece chicken meal with large fixings has roughly 10,000 to 14,000 milligrams of sodium, depending on the sides you choose.
Okay. So if he bought 2 of them, that's 20,000 milligrams of sodium that he either ate that night. Well, 10,000 he either ate that night, and 10,000 he ate whenever he cleared out that new bucket and all the sides that was in there. Because let's just be honest. You expect us to believe that you bought 2 buckets of chicken, but y'all still had all them sides left over? No. Allegedly, you bought 2 meals. So that was 20,000 milligrams of sodium you ate on the weekend. But you gonna tell me what? And tell everybody what? Your subscribers what? BTM? Big Tim Mafia. Did he just lie to you right here? We eat it on Saturday and Sundays and things like that. Is he busted once again when it was Thursday when he's cutting the boy's hair? Now, if it's a lie, it wasn't Thursday, he told it. As usual. So don't be mad at me for busting him out once again. It's roast. That's what we do over here. And I'm the elephant in this. So you can say trick no good when I just start remembering stuff on you that you done said before in the past. And you try to come on here and act like, yeah, we might be messing up a little bit, y'all. But we okay. You just lied. You told everybody you ate all that KFC Thursday.
we try to limit our sodium intake throughout the week and have natural sodium, because natural sodium is found in apples, oranges, grapes, kiwi, vegetables, like just natural amounts of sodium, the amount that you need per day. But yeah, amazing breakfast.
Okay, let me just break this down for you, all right? Now, I have some people who come in here and they email me like, Charlie B, I can't rock with you no more because you be fat shaming and stuff like that. Okay, now number one, how can I fat shame when I already told you I was 225 in the 6th grade? Okay, now, how can I be fat shaming? And Miss B know how we talk, and this ain't no slight to her. She know Charlie B's like, we done talked about everything. So my whole thing is this. When I was in the 9th grade, because I already told you I dropped out in the 10th, and I started working. So my whole thing is this. When I was in the 9th grade, I went to prom, right? I went to prom, and my prom date was well over 300 pounds. And did I take her to prom just so I could go and say I went in the 9th grade? No. We were together all year, and we was together because she was a senior, and we was together the year after she left for college. And we tried to make that work. Didn't work out. You feel what I'm saying? So my whole point is this. When people be coming on here talking about Charlie B, I think you have a fetish for this, a fetish for that, or I like women, period. I like women, period. So please don't come in here, ladies, and be like, Charlie B, I don't like it when you be fat shaming people and everything like that. I'm not fat shaming. Would never do that. Okay? And this is all fact. Everybody that know Charlie Bizzle that watches going to be like, yeah, I remember Charlie B. Yeah. Yeah. Because I was working with my dad on the weekends and stuff. And I hope y'all don't think this is bragging or nothing, but yeah, New Jack City was popping in, so I had to have the same Lincoln Gray limo that Nino had. Let's see. And I'm not saying that to brag because I just love movies and I love music. Like, you want me to be honest with you? Okay. Romy's name is Romello. Why? Wesley Snipes from Sugar Hill. Okay. Man-Man's real name is Savon from Ice Cube in Trespass. You want me to go on? Let's get it. Let's go, man. I'm done. My bad. Charlie Beaver got the point. I got the rambling, y'all. Okay. All the kiwis, apples, oranges, and everything like that. He the only one in that house that big. Can you explain to me why? Because he's the only one in that house intaking more calories and more everything else than anybody in there. And let me just ask you this, Tim. Whose leftover KFC was that? And how many pieces of chicken did you get? Well, we got another 16 piece left. And let me just jump back. Did she say 10 to 14,000 calories depending on the sides? So that would be what? 28,000 calories? Because like Tim says, he loves to get everything they have on the menu, right? You remember when he said that? Let's get it, let's go, let's proceed. But you still messed up, and you be getting your restaurants confused, because I don't know. Y'all tell me, in Mississippi, does KFC sell the peppers and stuff? Because the last time he said, I want the peppers, I want everything. So, was he talking about Popeyes and churches, or does KFC sell that stuff out there? That's where I was going with this before I got off into, please don't be mad at me for talking about this man's weight, because I've been there. Okay? Let's get it, let's go, let's proceed. Quit playing with stuff. Now, Megan, you know you making us look bad. Tim, what you talking about? This don't look like the same eggs that you was cracking the other day. Tim, it don't matter. They ain't gonna notice. You Tim Sales, remember?
So how many eggs do you do per morning, per serving?
Around a dozen.
A dozen eggs, yeah. And that may seem like a lot to somebody who has a small family, but we're a family of 6.
Yeah.
And we all eat like good. None of us are picking around.
Right now it looks like I have 4, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, Tim, I gave you a credit the other day on the show where you finally used an egg out of your chicken coop with all the spots and everything on it. Now we back to Kroger eggs, and my eggs is all Snow White, brother. They all Snow White. Now, wait till y'all see what she do with these eggs. But that's neither here nor there. Now, my whole thing is this. And I know Benjamin's a baby and everything like that, but do you have to use him as a prop for everything? Why when Megan's making food and everything, he has to be breathing in the bowls and everything like that? Is that allegedly how everybody got sick? Because if he got a cold, all y'all gonna catch it. Let's get it go. Let's get it, let's go, man. Do y'all agree with me? Yes or no? Yes or no? And we already know that you don't wash his hands. Y'all really don't care about this type of stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? So allegedly, if that is the case, do y'all trust all this? Him, a baby 2 years old, that they really allegedly don't look like they take care of. He's around all his little other brothers and stuff that's running around doing God knows what. They could get sick at any time. But you have to have little Benjamin on a stool, breathing on food. Why? Because it makes the show work? Because little Benjamin cute, right? Okay, so with that being said, can we jump back to like First 48? Charlie B said, you know this show wouldn't work, Narcissist Man, without your family. You know you couldn't do this by yourself. You couldn't. Facts. Let's see. This is my opinion. What y'all think?
So this is a dozen.
So these all chicken eggs, or do you have any
These
turkey
are
eggs?
all chicken eggs. I do have a turkey egg. I just chose not to crack it for.
All his eggs look like that turkey egg. Spotted. Yes or no? Y'all seen her break the egg up the other day. And I stopped it and I showed y'all. Right? Okay. I told y'all I really believe that was a real egg. But you, the film and editing master, you put the camera on a whole bowl of Kroger eggs, bruh. And can I just say something? Can we jump back a little bit? Megan, you are the school teacher. Why does it look like you and Tim basically have the same level of education? You stood up there and literally counted every egg 1 for 1. What's up with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10? Oh, I'm short of 1. What's up with that? I don't understand. I don't get it. But lately, it seems like you're so focused on learning what Tim wants you to do and wants you to say, allegedly, that, what, you forgetting how to count? Because you done already forgot what the Bible said before you met this man, allegedly, just my opinion.
And one turkey egg pretty much is 2 chicken eggs, pretty much. Yeah, in the size.
Mm-hmm.
No content. Quit telling people everything we could clearly see.
I think I'm going to do 13 today.
And everyone always asks, do the turkey eggs taste any different from the chicken eggs?
Maybe slightly.
But nothing you can just...
But nothing that you can really tell, you know. Maybe a slight difference. But for the most part, they taste exactly like the chicken.
See, I give credit where credit is due. No roast right there. That was some good content. Because I was wondering if it tastes the same. Well, some of y'all, let's just be honest. We can't just come on here and roast a man. Honestly, have y'all thought, like, I wonder if them turkey eggs taste just like the regular eggs or not? So that I let it play. My bad. Back to roast. Making you think it's a good idea to show them freezer full of food. We ain't got no food in the refrigerator.
And that will go to pig scraps.
That's right.
Turn those eggshells into bacon.
Exactly. More ground pork for sausage.
That's right. You have your pig scrap freezer there.
So I started to freeze my scraps because I was running out of space in my refrigerator. So.
Okay, you see all them Kroger bags? Them scraps are off of all the meat he was supposed to give away that he done ate, allegedly, right? Okay, now, for some, even Peanut Game, y'all be like, Charlie B, ain't no way they can eat all that meat. Okay, they got more scraps than they do food in the refrigerator. And they a family, like he loved to say, a family of 6. Right? Right? Okay, can y'all explain this to me? They always open in that refrigerator. We don't see no leftovers. We don't see nothing. So everything she be cooking in them big mass forms of all this food, like 24 tacos and everything like that. Because if you remember, she made them all. So my whole thing is this. Either they got soggy and wasn't no good, or they ate all them, then they ate KFC on top of that. Y'all think about that? Okay, now my whole point is let's get back to where we are right now. Can y'all explain to me why there is so many scraps in that freezer for the pigs? They've been throwing down, ain't they? Can we jump back to Tim and say, oh yeah, we eat good around here? I don't know. So now do y'all believe, Peanut Game? Yes, they are eating all this food. And Megan, I give you your credit. You cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. What? What? To get rid of this food so y'all can say y'all done gave some away? I don't know. But my whole thing, 24 tacos for lunch, I would have been done. I'd have been done. At around 3 o'clock, you eating 24 tacos? What time did you eat KFC? I'm done, man. Let's go.
Taking advantage of some freezer space, and then the scraps actually stay more fresh, and it gives the pigs kind of something to do. It's almost like a popsicle for the pigs, and it's hot weather.
That's right.
So it's fun for them.
That's right.
Ain't it funny? Just like Tim know with the fish thing. Oh, they ain't coming up to eat because they shy. They know I got the camera. Oh yeah, we freeze it and we make popsicles for them. Basically, it's fun for the pigs. They tell you that? I'm just wondering, or did Tim write this too? Whole show legend.
Somebody's already stirring them eggs.
Just don't dump them out over here.
Now, y'all, I slowed that down. Now, how hard do you have to grip a fork to whip eggs? And I didn't want to even show as fast as she was doing it because allegedly she had Benjamin's hand a little tight, and in my opinion, she was whipping his arm trying to get these eggs right, just for content, right? Okay. Now, with that being said, was that worth the content? Is he too young to be whipping eggs? Just, why does he have to be on camera all the time? Why can't he just be a child? Because, you know, when you let him be a child, he's running around, he's bumping his chin on counters, he's swinging doors back and forth, opening and everything like that. And y'all can't have that in y'all's content, right? So it's better for y'all just to put him up front and center, even if that means you got to make little man start cooking early. Let's see. Whole show, like, Y'all tell me if Charlie B pushing it with that right there. Charlie B wasn't nothing wrong with her holding his hand and whipping it like that. Because if y'all have seen how fast she was whipping these eggs, y'all have really probably been upset about it. Just my opinion.
I'm going to put my seasonings up while my eggs are percolating, and I'm going to bust up a couple of oranges.
Megan, see, that's what I'm talking about. You always messing up. Tim, what did I do this time? You talking about you gonna let them percolate and everything like that. When Tim Jr. was cooking eggs, I asked him if his mama showed him how to cook the eggs. He said, yeah. We had all this planned out. He was cooking the eggs on cremate. And you gonna sit up here and talking about your eggs can percolate. That boy had to stand at that stove and keep mixing. And I know you showed him how to cook them because you gonna dry them eggs out just like his was. Tim, don't mess with me. I thought you like dried it. Come on, Megan, some moisture. Not like that. Come on, Benjamin, why you trying to steal fruit, boy? Cause Daddy, you stole and it's in the wood. Boy, don't you be talking smart too. You, like I said, you never want to say nothing, but that's the first thing you say on camera. Oh, okay, here we go. Megan, look at the Megan, look at that. Did you let that percolate or you turn that heat up? Tim, I turned the heat up a little bit, but you can see when I cook the eggs, the heat goes off. Well, why when Tim Jr. was cooking eggs, he said you showed him and it was red like that? Because he don't listen, allegedly, or you just don't teach good. It's the same thing in homeschool. I do teach good in homeschool when I'm in there, but I gotta make your breakfast and make your coffee and everything like that. How am I supposed to do all this? Well, you right. I ain't gonna say nothing now. The boys don't need that. Why don't you just take the pad and just sweep them in there? Cause I don't know. See, cause that's what I was saying. You see, you dumping stuff on the stove and everything like that. And you know, if we wasn't getting roasted right now, just like the last time, you'd have picked them eggs up and threw them back in the thing. I don't remember what it was, but that's how you be functioning. You know what I'm saying?
I have my eggs done and my oranges are cut up. My sausage should be ready in the oven, so that will complete breakfast, and we are ready to eat.
Looks good.
Nice and brown, like I like it.
Can't beat that. Farm fresh sausage.
Okay. Now, was the top of that sausage burnt? Yes. Okay. Now, let's go here. Is it going to be dry? Yes. And let me tell you what's going to happen before it happens. Oh, he ain't going to let the kids eat right now. He got to keep filming. All right. Now, let's just go here. Tim, is your sausage that you put on the screen just like your statistics with your money? Did you change that a little bit? Because you said 4-ounce patties, right? Okay. Y'all eat 4-ounce patties for breakfast. Okay. You said that was what? 60 to 80? Okay. What is the daily recommendation for sausage for breakfast?
For a healthy breakfast, a good serving of sausage is typically 2 to 3 links, or 1 large patty, which is about 2 to 3 ounces, or 75 to 85 grams.
Okay, why does your boss say that 2 to 3 ounces is 75 to 85 grams, but you got it listed down there that a 4-ounce patty is what, 60 to 80? Did that just sound better to you? I don't know if he changed it or not, or if he just got the wrong information. But y'all tell me. With the way his numbers look, and we came in here, me and J-Dub and a whole bunch of other people probably, broke it down about how he lying about how much money he made. Does it seem like a lie too, since his boss just said that 2 to 3 ounces is what you should take in, which is 75 to 85. You feel me? So where's he getting this 60 to 80? Y'all tell me and we both know. Or did he change it? We'll never know, I guess, huh? Habitual liar, allegedly.
That's it. The Lord has just taught us so much about healthy foods, things that we had no idea and we didn't know. So really decreasing the salt from our diet has helped me even as a cook.
No. Did she just put her cooking on the Lord again? Again. Y'all, I'm sorry, I tried, I can't. Just accept that it's garbage, allegedly. And the next time you talk about you putting this on the Lord, boom, I just had a thought. Tim, you talking about you got abundance. You, the boys, and Megan be better off if you didn't make her cook no more and you ordered all them meals that are pre-made that the chefs make offline, because y'all need to give it up. Because if you gonna start blaming her cooking on the Lord, show should be over. It should be over, canceled. It should be done. That's just Charlie B's opinion. I'm sorry if y'all don't feel the same way I do, but nah, because once she told little man about how he couldn't get no KFC chicken, and that's what he really wanted after he helped slaughter all them chickens. We got IAG farm chickens, but your man, we know love that stuff. Oh, he get what he want, but your boys get checked. Let's eat, man. Whole show alleged.
Explore with different spices. This is the best. Salt-free sausage this side of the Mississippi. I will guarantee it is so good, so delicious.
Okay, we all know you habitual liar. I know y'all like Charlie B. Where you going with this? We all know they habitual liars. So we all know that Tim and her think they live out there in the best property on that side of Mississippi. Right or wrong? Y'all ain't never gonna see a cabin and mobile home thing like this, right? And what do we think about it? Okay, so if we can equate that to the sausage, it's a sausage garbage. They just gotta eat. Since they think that mobile home is the bee's knees, and now what was amazing and everything like that, the mobile home. Okay, now since the sausage, I guarantee you sound like that old commercial with the Louisiana dude. Anyway, my whole point is this: you guaranteeing all this sausage and everything like that. Okay, can you do us a favor? Because you ain't never done this. Because y'all have no friends. Show us something. Invite all y'all neighbors over and your family. Try that. And have a barbecue. And let's see what they think about your meat and your food. Oh, let me guess. They just like peanut game. They don't want none of that mess and they ain't eating it. And if you seen Alan anywhere around lately, Alan probably somewhere like, I'm going to wait till he eat all that sausage. I don't even want to go down there and he try to get me none of that. I don't even want it. Allegedly. Oh, so.
So savory. The sage with the cracked red pepper, and it's just the rosemary. It's just so good. You will enjoy it. It's so savory and no salt. Absolutely no salt. And even I've learned that if you don't have access to the dash is kind of like a pepper base. Sometimes I will just substitute plain black pepper and a few spices for dash. So you could do, plain black pepper and a little bit of Italian seasoning if you don't want to use dash. And this sausage is really good. The eggs, we are able to eat eggs because they're farm fresh and they're just packed with taste, flavor, and nutrients without any salt or any butter. And I never would have thought, I thought, okay, maybe you can have salt-free eggs and eat them and that'll be fine, but at least you need a little pat of butter in the pan, but you don't. I just use a non-stick pan and the eggs are delicious. And then sometimes I toss a little fresh fruit on the side, and sometimes, since we eat fruit throughout the day as snacks, I'll just do the eggs and the sausage, and it's a delicious, healthy protein.
Okay, now I know some people, peanut game, y'all like, I got it, Charlie B. See, Bizzle, I got it. We wasn't supposed to be looking and paying attention to what Megan was saying because basically she's on repeat. She's saying the same thing over again, right? Now, let me just say something if y'all was paying attention to what Megan said. Basically, like I said, for all that dried out rosemary, all that celery seed, all that sage and everything, for it to really get into the meat, she'd have put it in the refrigerator overnight. That's all I want to know about that for y'all that was listening to Megan thinking that's where I was going. No. Do you see little Benjamin in the back? Okay, and I just want y'all to pay attention to some things when y'all looked at that, or if some of y'all do go back, because I don't want to go back and play because it's long. I don't want to go back and play it. But do you see how that door, when it swings open, is only like an inch or two from the wall? Benjamin's just swinging that door. What if he'd got his arm caught in there? Broke. Show over. Show gone. CPS all in your business now, for real. For real. A kid's arm broke? Oh, buddy. Let me just say this. Okay. He opened and swinging and slamming the door and everything like that, right? Benjamin moves fast. We all know this. What if he'd have got one of his fingers or something cut off because he got it caught while he was swinging the door and had his... That's what... I'm not going there. But my whole thing is about the babies. It's about the babies. And that whole segment right there, the Charlie Bizzle, was about Benjamin in the background having no discipline. His father couldn't even tell him, Benjamin, come here, man. Benjamin, calm down. No, because allegedly we all know that Benjamin's not going to understand that, right? Okay. Now, did you see, because we're not paying attention to Megan. We're off of Megan. We're on the Benjamin now, right? Okay. Now, do you see how Benjamin, stop messing with the door, bam, straight in there with the boys that are trying to learn and study, right? Okay. Did anybody break stride and call him? Did that scene cut or anything? Did Tim say, oh, we got to get in here and get Benjamin, the boys trying to study or anything like that? No. Benjamin is now, jump back, Benjamin is now out their hair. So the boys should take care of him, I guess, allegedly, and they wouldn't have to worry about it by having him all in the videos and everything like that. Take that. You mad, Tim? Just my opinion. Let's eat, no daddy.
Packed meal that we have about once a week or so.
Okay, y'all, let's deal with the show, but I have a retraction to make. Okay? Now, Megan, can you please, like I tell Tim, quit counting what y'all eat and how many times a week, because you're going to get busted like him eventually. Okay, now, I'm in here trying to edit this because I pre-edit and I just punch in, right? Let everybody know how I do it, because I don't care. I'll show y'all how to do it if you want me to. Email me. Let's see. My whole thing is this, all right? I'm in here editing, cutting me and about to put me in and everything. Guess what Miss B had a nerve to say from the other room? Like Cameron said, you know Tim been to prison. He might like the way you diddy bop. I'm not diddy bopping no more. That's the retraction. No more diddy bopping in here. All right? All right? As Cameron would say, peep that. Let's eat.
That's right. All right, breakfast is ready in here. Let's go check on homeschool. I saw Benjamin in the background as Megan was talking, opening and closing the front door.
Yeah, Charlie B, first 48 already pointed that out, and you said nothing, father.
Let's go see what they have going on here. And our homeschool room is actually in a transformation state. Maybe Megan wants to come in and talk about that.
I do.
All animated and over the place like this is a new video or whatever like that. We done already seen Benjamin's baby bed broke down, leaning up against the wall. We done already seen little Benjamin taking naps on the bottom bunk because he's sleeping there with the boys now. Let's get it, let's go, let's proceed. Keep clickbaiting people. Let's eat.
We are going to do a refresh of the homeschool room. We've ordered the boys all kind of like those traditional school desks.
Maybe I can put it in the picture right here. Mm-hmm.
Maybe so.
He ain't put it in there because he thought about it later when he was adding like, they gonna find this on Temu.
You can like, you kind of sit in and it has the place where you write on the right hand side. You can either get a right hand or a left handed desk. Mm-hmm. But
no jokey joke right here. Megan, are you allegedly losing your mind? It has a place we getting desks and it has a place allegedly where you can write on the left or the right side. It's called the desktop. Calm down with listening to your husband. Please. It's not helping you. It's not healthy, obviously, allegedly. Just my opinion.
So they'll have the traditional desk with just a wire basket on the back because as you can see, we like to pile things on our desk.
Oh, yeah.
And from now on, we'll...
As you see, we just like to pile things on our desk. No, as we see, allegedly you like clutter. Did you forget Tim showed us your bathroom with the door hanging off and all the stuff falling out and everything like that and everything on the counter and everything? And who's wearing contacts?
Only have what we're working on our desk and we'll store everything else below at the bottom because these desks, Children, let's just use you an example, have been very loved over the past, 2 or 3 years that we've had them. So, you know, we might just be
kind of falling apart a little bit.
just be due for a new desk here. He doesn't even have the bottom.
But these worked out good for the 2 or 3 years that we used them.
Yes, that was great.
We're just going in a whole different direction and different season and different grades and all those type of things.
The boys are increasing in their grades, so I want them to have more structure. I want them to just be able to focus and work on the one thing on their desk.
Okay. I let her say all that because I got a lot to say too. Number one, you talk about all this abundance and everything God and gave you. Tim Jr. in there with a broken desk. Okay. Number two, Megan, can we just talk for a second? Peanut gang. So they can focus and be structured. And why don't you get focused and structured? Why don't you try that? All the stuff you talk about the boys need to do and everything like that, it would probably be better if you were in the classroom. Can we just not skip the part where when they walked in, Titus's hand was up like, Mom ain't in here, the teacher ain't in here, but hey, when I hear them coming or whatever, because I can't break them getting their content, when I hear them coming down the hallway or anything, I guess this hand up will let them know that I need some help. Now, let me just say this. For content, has she stopped to help him at all? Nope. Now, we're going to play some more of this, and I want you to notice the whole time, since he had a question and he don't know what to do right now, allegedly, he's not going to do nothing. He's going to sit there and wait on them to get finished. This is the life the boys live, and they know when to shut up. They know when they could talk, when it's scripted and things like that. But let me just say this. When Megan walked in that room and she didn't pay him no attention, his arm immediately went down, didn't it? A little puzzle piece for tonight. Because some of y'all going to go back and be like, ooh, that boy's arm was up. But you should have clearly seen it when he walked in from the door. But I just wanted to wait for her to say all this about the structure and everything and what the kids need. Megan, you need so much discipline when it comes to that classroom, it don't make no sense. You need to tell your husband to make his own coffee. You need to tell your husband to make y'all breakfast. And you need to tell your husband that you in there doing school, and that's more important than anything else on that farm right now. Just my opinion. Let's get it, let's go, let's proceed.
Books now.
Put the books up, bud. Everything we talk about, he's gonna go bother it.
Mm-hmm. Here's a book for you, buddy. Here's a book for you.
Stop. Yeah, go ahead.
Y'all, my son's here, my grandbabies is here, and my daughter, and everybody want to go to the drive-in. And I'm going to have to cut this short, but there's a couple things that I just can't let go. And if I'm a little late, we're going to have to be a little late. Because I know family is most important, but there's some things that we just got to stop and deal with. Okay? Now, what did I say earlier? Jump back. First 48, Charlie B. There's no discipline. My son is full-fledged, been to the doctor and everything. He has autism, right? Even at 2, he had discipline. He wasn't smacking nothing out of nobody's hands and things like that. But here's where we're going right here. Let's get to the point to where, like Charlie B already said, there's no respect in that home for no woman. You allow your kids to laugh at this woman who is your wife. But you're raising men out there. So you're raising your sons to disrespect women, because this is clearly disrespecting a mother. Okay? All right? You don't let your boys laugh at your wife, and then on the other side of that, you condone it and you laugh with them. Let's see.
And see if they like those books as well. So I am slowly building a library for them. There's a book I got for Tim Jr., like a scripture sleuth book. So it's a detective book, but it implements scripture. So
Tim's like, what is a scripture sleuth?
I know.
Scripture sleuth.
Yeah,
They found that fun.
So it's if you enjoyed the Encyclopedia Brown books. So it's supposed to be like the Encyclopedia Brown book, but with a scripture, and it talks about using scripture to solve problems in your life.
That's
So I
right.
thought it would be good. We'll read it and we'll see.
It's gonna be fun. So
Okay, everybody, I'm sorry I had to cut it up, but I made a promise to my babies. You feel me? I am a grandpa and I got kids. Okay, so my whole point is this. I love y'all, but what she's talking about right there, for y'all that didn't watch it, is how Tim said, basically, talking about us, hit the like button for me and yourselves, how the library and stuff, oh man, I had to cut that out. How the library and stuff like that didn't have the books that Megan wanted. You didn't look hard enough. Number one. Number two, he's talking about how even the books, and that's why another reason I really didn't play all the schooling stuff, because even the books that came to the school, and Megan didn't like them either. So Megan's building her own library, and does any of this have to do with school or anything like that? Because in her educating the children, she wants them to read stuff like Little House on the Prairie and stuff like that. And the book she just told you about, Tim Jr. reading. Little Titus wanted a book about motorcycles. And let me just say this. How old is this little man? Because she's going to buy him Motorcycle and the Mouse book. And it's supposed to be good for children. And she even said on here that, well, one of the motorcycle books, he might not be excited. Because she was like, you excited, Titus? He was like, yeah. Tim laughed. And even she had to admit, well, he might not be excited. So how many times do these boys say yes, and it's amazing, and everything like that, and they don't even really believe it? Boom, boom, boom. You're teaching your children to lie, and you just told on yourself right there. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's proceed. I got to take my baby to the drive-in, and I'm going to prove to y'all that I'm not lying, because I'm going to have footage of a little something, at least me and Man at the drive-in or something. You feel me? Because the babies, they all dressed and stuff for bed and everything, because we're going to carry them in the house after this. So you probably won't see them but me and Man or something like that. But I will have proof that I do things with my family, sir. Let's eat. Whole show alleged. Charlie B got to get out of here. Rafiki, you going to have to wait till later on, baby.